Yeah, Atom's been a very interesting coin to look at, and I got the request to take a look. No parameters attached, just take a look at Cosmos price. So let's jump into it to see if my last. Before I flipped to Atom, I had the idea that it would go between three origin lines, the origin lines that are going this way. And when I covered it, it had just used the top one as resistance, and I said it's probably going to come down two origin lines down and start playing between them. Let's go see if that is what happened. I would guess it is because that's just how Atom's moving. And before Luna died, that's exactly what Luna did too. It kept bouncing in an upward fashion, but slowly. And I think that's what Atom's gonna be doing. So let's go check it out. Ta-da! 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 So yeah, I made that either here or here, the top one. So 1, 2, 3, boom, bada, bing. And I said it's probably gonna come hit this one. Okay, yeah. So that's where it's going. It's got to hit this line. Like it doesn't have to, but it's just so ridiculously probable that it's silly not to it's silly to think anything else will happen. Now, does it have to go down at all? No, it actually technically doesn't have to go below current price because it could just go sideways and hit it and then spring up, right? So it might not go below current price to get there. That's not the most likely way it's going to touch this line, but it is possible. It is possible this is the low, and before it hits this guy up here. It might not go below where it is currently. Does that make sense? But again, I bet it just follows this trend and hits it somewhere at 1225. 1225 would be my target. Maybe as low as 1221. So yeah, 1220 to 12 and a quarter, something like that. And after it hits there, if it starts making higher highs and higher lows on the 15-minute chart, then at that point, after you get like two higher highs and two higher lows in, then it becomes, fairly probable that this line right here will be hit, but only after you get a couple higher highs and higher lows on the 15-minute chart. Then this becomes probable, right? But you got to have a couple of each on the 15-minute chart. Which means you've established a 1 hour and 4 hour uptrend, and then but I like to use small candles because the only way to trade crypto in this bear market is the small time frames. Like you can't swing trade this shit anymore. It's not possible. You can swing trade when things have a strong trend for a long time, but the way crypto is going right now, maybe outside of Atom's been kind of interesting, but most of crypto, it's sideways choppy, then the trend. Like all in 6 days, it just very fast, and then sideways choppy for a month or a month and a half or 2 months, and then the trend goes down all in 6 days, and it makes another leg down, then sideways. So you can't do anything. So the vast majority of this bear market has been sideways or sideways down or sideways up between 6 days of moving in the true direction, right? So that's why a lot of my analysis has been on the very, very small time frames, and that's why I was talking about the 15-minute chart. So using this as a guide on the 15-minute chart is kind of why I'm doing that. But yeah, I think Atom's going to play between those lines. Now, there is a clear breakdown point. If this line is used as resistance, well, then Atom's going to start breaking down into the single digits, or maybe bump its head on $10, like almost 10 even. Look at that. So if this is used as resistance, this is not using it as resistance. Hell, it could come all the way down to here. But you could bet your bottom dollar if it does that aggressively, it's going to come right back up and test this. And as it does it, it can start getting a higher low, maybe not even higher high, but a higher low type of pattern, and then bust right back out and get to $15, right? So it's when you get rejected by it and you just can't get above, and then you start falling down. That's when this becomes highly, highly probable. Does it become slightly more probable that this is it if it does just go vroom? Yeah, it does, obviously. But you don't have a confirmed edge to go to single digits or $10 until this is also used as resistance, and then you take out that low, and then that's when you have a strong edge to the downside, and that is Atom price kind of midterm price action for you.